my very, very beloved relatives of our human family. I'm here in Southeast Asia, so if I may share a song from our white buffalo calf woman, which is our foundation of our entire Oceti Sakowin understanding of life and the role fire plays in that. In about 950 AD, a sacred woman came to our Oceti Sakowin, or people call the Great Sioux Nation, is another way to call us. The Oceti Sakowin, the seven council fires, a direct reflection of Pleiades, as all indigenous people understand our origins. First of all, I want to remind us that within every cell in our body is iron, has been born in a supernova. Literally, we are from the stars, the fire of the stars. This sacred woman brought us what we call a Chanunpa Wakan, a sacred pipe. And the song I'm going to sing and relate it to the role fire plays in our sacred pipe, Chanunpa Wakan, is first of all, the bowl represents the earth, the mineral people. The minerals of water have the power of cohesion, which make up the framework of not only our bodies, that water we're born in, which, by the way, has the same salt content as the ocean. So that's the bowl of the pipe. It represents also womankind, the foundation of life. Because we men, by ourselves, life would be extinguished on this planet very quickly. In fact, until we all develop those sacred feminine qualities, we're going to blow ourselves off the earth. Because from our perspective, the soul has no gender, has no ethnicity, has no class, has no anything but oneness. Because our soul is a reflection of the oneness of the Creator. And so when we pray, as instructed by the white buffalo calf woman, the song, first of all, honors the mineral people, the power of cohesion or unity. And from that sacred earth of which all of us are born, is a stem representing our plant relatives, who contain and are given their foundation in the mineral people, but also begin to demonstrate the absolute interrelationship we have with life as they breathe in. Just one example of carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, as we breathe out carbon dioxide, breathe in oxygen, our relatives. The power of growth, which we have. And we go on to the sacred pipe. And that's the stem, by the way. Always with our pipe is included a porcupine quilled pipe, or representative of our animal relatives, who have the power of the senses, as well as the power of growth, as well as, of course, the foundation that makes up their being of mineral and water. Now, mineral, foundation, ontological levels of creation, mineral, plant relatives, animal relatives. Then we come to the place where we have the bowl, that pipe, we have the stem. And we put those together. That's the creation of life, the male and female coming together. Of course, it's very easy to see when we compare the stem to the stone, what has enduring power. We're only here for a short time. like Prophet said, life is like the breath of a buffalo on a cold day, or a firefly on a warm summer night, or the shadows vanishing before the setting sun. That's life. And so we take that sacred pipe after it's put together in a holy, sacred way, as we've been taught. And then the tobacco, what is that about? Why do we reach the heavens, calling upon that power of Father Sky and praying for that power to put into our pipe bowl? In the east, from where comes the red sunrise. The west, from where comes thunder, lightning, and rain. The east, from where comes the red sunrise. The south, from where comes new life. The west, from where comes thunder, lightning, and rain. And the north, from where comes the purifying north winds. Each piece of tobacco represents a different, separate part of creation. It's like when we're born, when that pipe is filled, it's like a newborn child, pure on one hand, but undifferentiated. So when we pray with that pipe, calling upon that energy to come be with us, we come then to fire. When we take that and we bring that fire unites all the different parts of creation so we understand oneness. So we've gathered together all the energies of Mother Earth and put them in that bowl. And then the wind. It's symbolically the integration and the essence of all those pieces of tobacco represent different parts of creation. So we breathe that in, we're breathing in symbolically our union with the entire universe, including ourselves. So I really want to, and by the way, people ask me, why do I have this picture here? Because to remind us that our relatives are closer in our closest vein. There is no death, just a change of worlds. That's all. Because as we know, getting to our core, and I mentioned, each of us is born a sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, and everlasting. That's a reality from our perspective as indigenous people. We are sacred beings, as you were saying, Brother Paulo. Sacred beings. We're holy beings. So this song, the White Buffalo Woman, says, Wayankie, it calls upon the power of the Creator to behold this, behold us, behold each of these prayers that came from the bottom of our souls. Wayankie. Then it says, Chanunpa Wakan. It says the sacred pipe is holy of holies, but what's it really saying? The mineral, the plant, the animal, the human were sacred and should be addressed as so. I'd like to sing that song for you, and then I'd like to listen in silence. And by the way, if any of you pick up this song, I give it to you to sing. Chanunpa Wayonkie, 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 Chanunpa Wakan, Wayonkie. Odin Kashla Wakantaka, we ask that you ignite the fire within our beings and burn away anything that's keeping us from understanding the oneness of all life, that we are one human family, and the hurt of one is the hurt of all. May we awaken to this reality sooner than later. And may that fire of the love of our Creator, by whatever name we call Wakantaka, burn away the veils that keep us from understanding that our beloved ones, the worlds of light, are closer than our closest vein. Howlmi chante washtelo, shunk manohe megano, Chanunpa Sapa meado, howlmi chante washte. My names are Shunk Mano and Chanunpa Sapa, and I stand fully responsible, as all of us are, for all my words and my actions. Anything in my life is a result of my own actions and not another soul. Howlmi chante washte. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really thank you for all you've honored this fire, because that is the core that we all sat before, every one of us, our ancestors, because we are, each and every one of us here on this panel, those who are joining us, those who might be seeing this on social media, we are the sacred representative of all that's gone before us. We are them. We are all gathered here, and we can make peace together because we represent all those who have been walking this path before us. I hope. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope. I want to add just one more thing. So important. You know, many things have happened in the Americas. You know, when Columbus arrived, there was about around 100 million indigenous people there. And by the time the colonization genocide was over, about 15 million left. A loss of around 85 million human beings, plus all those they burned at the stake. But what I wanted to remind us of is that we have to know that our loving, kind, compassionate Creator would not punish us. This has been a preparation, the great work we have to do in this world. It hasn't been a punishment. Preparation. We have been prepared for this sacred day that shall not be followed by night. So I wanted to say that. So let's let go of any kind of guilt or shame about anything. It's time to rise above that. It does no good for us. And I'm saying that to my relatives in Europe. We are one human family. And the time has come to forgive ourselves and let that holy fire burn away all the anger, burn away anything within us that keeps us from embracing every human being in a good way, but also understanding we have to walk the spiritual path, the mystical path with practical feet.